I'm not going to be too long because my phone is at 4%. My phone is at 4%, and I'm just doing the video so you can look at it later. And I'm going to show you how the spirits, they speak to you whenever you're doing these rituals. Every time I do these rituals, something happened right after the ritual. Whether it's a ritual that I'm doing outside, whether it's a ritual that I'm doing in the inside, they respond to you immediately. Every single time when I work with the water deities, when I work with Yemaya, Oshun, Olakun, I always end up seeing puddles of water in the house. Whether it's water leaking from the kitchen sink, whether it's the toilets overflowing and they're leaking, it's always something. And so it's the same way with the other deities that as you do these rituals, they will give you signs. If you get a bad omen, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing and you need to cleanse immediately. If you start getting injured in any type of way, you start having problems in the house or something like that, stop what you're doing immediately. That bad omen is telling you what you're doing is not right. Whoever you're sending it to is protected and that energy is coming back to you fast. You need to immediately stop and you need to cleanse. You need to cleanse and cleanse like crazy if you don't want a huge consequence. So you need to watch the signs. I just did a cleansing for one of my clients that they were under a lot of heavy witchcraft. And I did a full blown ceremony. They were still going through things. And then that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to go to Sarabanda. I'm going to go to Maganga. I'm going to work with Sarabanda in order to free them. And keep in mind, I'm sorry, y'all. I keep my phone dead. My phone is now at 3% and it's on the charger. It didn't freeze, it died. And now I'm back. So, let me just try to hurry up and show y'all this because I'm going to have to go off the charger real quick and hopefully it'll do it. Whenever you do a ritual, stop and look at the signs. The signs is going to tell you a lot of things. Whenever I'm doing a card reading, especially when I'm doing a witchcraft reading, and if I get any cards with a lizard or a snake, that is the sign for me letting me know that the deity that I need to work with in order to free this person of the witchcraft is Sarabanda. Is going to my Ganga, working with Sarabanda, and freeing them of this witchcraft. If you don't know who Sarabanda is not from Ifa. Sarabanda is from the cousin religion of Ifa, which is Palo Mayambe. Sarabanda is basically the combination of Ilegua, Ogun, and Oduduwa. Sarabanda is very powerful. Sarabanda is a very powerful warrior and a very powerful shaman. It is said that Sarabanda is able to break any curse. Regardless of what the curse is, Sarabanda is able to break. And so one of my clients have been attached with so much witchcraft. And after doing so many rituals and so many ceremonies, people are still attacking them left and right. It's a whole fucking coven that is going against them. And so, I got to my cards, I start praying, and I'm like, what is it that I need to do? And that's when, Sarabanda was like, nigga, tag me in, and I got you. And so, Sarabanda is represented by snakes and lizards. And so, I wanna show you this. I hope my phone don't die. We finna try to take it off this charger, and it's 3%. Let's see. As soon as I start doing this ritual out here, none but lizards start showing up. Nothing but lizards start surrounding this whole place. My whole entire back porch, nothing but lizards. These are good omens when you are doing a ritual. That I'm doing my ritual over here, a fire ritual, in order to cleanse my client of this magic. The moment I did, these lizards just came out of nowhere and just start surrounding the place. And this is Sarabanda responding, saying, you know what? I'm here. I got you. And so I can tell you now, based on this sign, this witchcraft is about to be gone. Whoever was sending my client magic, it's done. When Sarabanda is on the scene, Sarabanda is a very powerful warrior. Very powerful warrior. That witchcraft is about to break like no other. And so, you know, you have to connect with the deities. And the deities are forces of nature. So when they respond to you, they're going to respond back to you in a force of nature. Or they can respond back to you in another way as well. And so you have to discern whether it's a good omen or a bad omen. If it's a good omen, it's saying that what you are doing is working. Keep doing it. This is going to be a powerful result. If you start seeing negative things, where if the fire would have got out of control, or I would have injured myself during this thing or something like that, those are signs where it's like, no, cut it off. Whatever you're doing, it's either it's not working, this person has a very protective ward, spiritual teams and stuff protecting them, where it's saying, no, this is not it, find another way. And so this is a very good omen. And when I seen this omen, these lizards just popping out of nowhere, I said, ooh, ooh. I said, baby, this need to be shared. This need to be shared online, because they need to see the power of Sarabanda and how Sarabanda don't fucking play. I have another client as well that she has been suffering for witchcraft for years. It's affecting her health, it's affecting her mental, and it's getting to the point where I was just talking to the spirits, and the spirits was like, look, you're gonna have to do a voodoo doll to break this. And we think of these things and we think of it as bad because people use voodoo dolls for bad. No, voodoo dolls can be good, but it takes a level of faith, because you have to trust a priest with a voodoo doll. Because in order to activate that doll, I'm going to have to tell my client in the morning when I talk to her, is that if you trust me to do this work, you're going to have to send me some of your hair, and you're going to have to send me some of your nails. I'm going to need that in order to activate that doll. And what I'm going to do with the doll is I'm going to put it in a mirror box. Mirror boxes are good at keeping energy, surrounding energy around what you want it to surround. And so I'm going to place the voodoo doll in a mirror box, where mirrors are going to be all in the box as well as outside of the box, protecting energy that it won't be able to come in. If it comes in, it's reflecting out, and what's in is going to stay around this person. And then from there, you're going to load that thing with clear quartz, black onyx. You're going to load it with all different types of herbs. You're going to do tobacco smoke. You're putting all of this stuff around the voodoo doll, and you're going to close that mirror box, and you're going to put you're going to put salt around that box, that now this person has full protection, that it is 100% protection on this person, that anyone trying to do any witchcraft or anything is going to automatically send it back. And to make the ritual even powerful, you can put white candles around it for uncrossing, and you can do black candles for return to senders. But no matter what, it's going to be harder, and it's going to be damn near impossible for people to continue sending this person magic. And so, we see these things in a negative way because we see people use this in a negative way, but these things can be seen as a very positive tool. These practices are not good nor evil. It's what you make of it. It's what you do with the rituals. If you do the rituals for evil, then yes, it's an evil practice for you. But if you use it for good, then it's going to end up being a good practice. It's going to be good for you. And so I do mine. My mission is to remove witchcraft from people. That is my mission. My mission is never to send it. I'm never going to get mad to the point that I'm just going to start sending people negative energy and stuff like that, because I hate when they do the shit to my clients. So what the fuck do I look like being on the opposite end, sending negative energy, and then I have somebody working against me? No. My whole purpose is cleansing people and setting them free, getting all of this witchcraft and everything from off of their life. That is the thing that I do. And so I work with my deities day in and day out in order to remove all of this negative shit from off of people's life. And so I'm happy when I see signs like this. The moment I did that fire ritual, and it was a lot of stuff to go in that fire ritual, petitions, all of the herbs and everything that had to go in there, gunpowder, all types of stuff, tobacco, and I'm just keep cleansing, saying the incantations, calling out the client name, calling out Sarabanda, this is your son, saying my spiritual name. And I'm like, I need you to cleanse this person. I need you to wipe them clean. I need you to remove all of this stuff from out of their life. And you should have seen that fire. That fire just sparked up and went all the way up in the air. Very powerful sign. And then not only that, the moment that fire started to go out, all of these lizards just started to appear. All of these lizards just starting to appear, which is a sign of Sarabanda. Sarabanda is lizards and snakes. Those are his two main things. And so, man, I'm so happy. I'm not going to stay on here for long because I have to, I still got to do more rituals and stuff like that. Baby, it's a full moon. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk to y'all today. This is a full moon. All y'all niggas should be out doing some type of ritual. This is a full moon. This is the energy to cleanse yourself, to let go of things, to manifest things in. A full moon is very powerful. This is the time to start doing stuff. And so all of you guys that are on my live, if you got any candles, if you got a green candle, light that green candle, do some olive oil on it, some cinnamon and some basil, and start reciting Psalms 4 to bring money into your life. Do a blue candle with some olive oil and sprinkle a little sugar and start reciting Psalms 1 for peace in your life. Do a white candle and do a little olive oil and do sea salt and recite Psalms 3 for spiritual support and protection, and Psalms 91. It's like, whenever there's a full moon, take advantage of the full moon. This is good, powerful energy that you can be using at your disposal. And so, that's just one of the things I wanted to share. I seen that sign and I said, I said, because if I tell my client might not believe it. I'm like, let me record this shit. I was like, let me record it, because I'm like, yeah, it's Arizona and we get lizards and stuff like that, but I've never gotten lizards just surrounding all like that. No, I'm like, that's a powerful sign. That is a powerful sign. I'm like, all these damn lizards just start surrounding. All these lizards just start surrounding exactly where I did the ritual. In the exact spot that I did the ritual, all of these lizards just start appearing. Nah, baby, my client is set free. My client is set free. Once that sign came, I'm like, whether my client is awake or asleep, I know they just sent that energy. I know they felt that energy that I sent to them. I know they felt that energy. They felt that energy where they were like, yep, Rashad did what he said he was going to do. Hell yeah. I do my work. I do my workings. Now that's the one thing about it. I do my fucking workings. When somebody pay me to do something, baby, I'm gonna do what I was paid to do. I'm gonna cleanse. I'm not gonna send no damn negative energy, but you better believe I'm gonna do the work and I'm gonna cleanse. And so that's just what I want to show you guys is that as you are doing these rituals, look for the signs. The signs are going to be there. You got to open your eyes in order for you to see it. You got to open your eyes because it's going to end up giving you either a good omen or a bad omen. One of the two is going to end up manifesting and appearing to let you know what this ritual is going to do. And so, thank you, Igun, spirit guides, ancestors, Sarabanda, Orisha, Yeshua, Anubis, Oladumare, Olarum, and Olafi. Thank you for freeing my client because, baby, that was a sign. I had to show that tonight. But I'm about to continue the rest of my rituals. Y'all stop letting stop letting these spiritual attacks keep y'all down. Get with a priest that you trust. Get with somebody that you have been following for a while, that you resonate with their spirit and you trust them. And get with that person to cleanse you, to remove this witchcraft, to do Ebo, to do cleansings, to do rituals, to do ceremony. Rid yourself of this shit. You gotta rid yourself of this shit. Stop just letting this magic sit on you and then it start affecting your health. It start affecting your beauty. It start affecting your money. It start affecting your love life. It start affecting all of this stuff until you finally choose to get up and to send this shit back and to cleanse yourself and to properly get it off of you. So we gotta do the work, but ooh, y'all, I seen that. Oof. I'm stuck on that. I seen that sign and I said, nah. I said, I'm about to show this. I said, because that's a sign. I'm about to show that shit. Because I'm the main thing. I'm like, nah, my client is going to see this video. My client is going to see this and see that when I did your fucking ritual, this is the sign I got. Baby, you good. That shit is about to come up off you, and I feel sorry for the person that sent you that magic. I'm out, y'all. I got more stuff to do to enjoy this full moon.